I I am there. I can be supported. If you give me the opportunity, you pay anyway. You pay. Or do you have a counselor? You need somebody in your life that can counsel you, that you can talk to when you need help. Now, practice mindfulness. You know what mindfulness is? Through prayer, through meditation, or quiet reflection. Mindfulness is being able to think about today, now, this time, what is going on, and forget about what has happened and then what is going to happen. You are just in the moment now, like right now where you are. You feel that environment, you appreciate whatever that is going on in that moment and at that time, and then you pray and you are just appreciative. Okay, you reflect and you like is mindfulness is actually a whole practice to learn. You limit social media, avoid toxic comparisons, avoid toxic conversations, avoid watching things that will not help you. At this point, I will tell you, stop. If you are involved in things like there are certain things that chew your mind or eat your brain. When you are if you are into pornography, avoid it. Not avoid, stop it, avoid it. Things like the sexual orgies, these kind of things can hurt you, they can destroy you, they take so much away from you. Is that if you're into watching movies that are series movies that are series like Game of Thrones, and then all those, and then you're still a student, you're watching telenovelas and all that, these things are brain draining, they drain you, they take a lot of you. Also, some of you that are in very unhealthy relationships while you're in school, unhealthy, very toxic relationships. This guy is monitoring you, watching you every day, every time. This girl is always calling you. You don't. He calls you. You don't pick. There is trouble. You call him. He doesn't pick. There's trouble. You have to eat together. Oh, come on, goodness! You are in school. You haven't gone to wash his things, and so what? You are in school. You are not married. You are not. You are not. You are not in marriage. I don't even know how to say it, but unhealthy relationships, that is not helpful. And you see that they cut it out. It will affect your mental health. And the same thing, if you're having you are into prostitution because you don't have enough money to pay your fees, so you close from school, you're not going out there to go. Oh, come on, it
Please,
will
it's almost up.
affect you psychologically. All right, it will affect you psychologically. Now, a few things you need to know. You need to recognize signs. Notice when you need to teachers should notice when students withdraw, um, and then they are stressed up. Teachers should encourage and create safe space for discussion for students to be able to talk to them, and then share your own coping strategies with them. Hallelujah. Mental health is not a luxury; it is a necessity. Just as we care for our bodies, we must care for our minds. Thank you very much. God bless you. That is the end of my presentation.
God bless you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Such a great presentation. Please, we'll give slots for only two questions so that we can. The second speaker can also continue. Two questions. So please, if you have any question, just unmute and then ask the question. Thank you.
Hello, President. This is
Hi.
Valentine. Um,
Yes,
my
Valentine.
question is, I want a clarification if there is a difference between the mind and the brain. And also, how will I know I have a mental challenge?
Yes, there's difference between the mind and the brain. So as I try to explain, the brain is the organ. Is that okay? And the mind is the processes of the brain. So whatever the brain processes is the mind. Okay. So the brain matter can be active and working. Okay. The brain matter is I don't know how to say it. Is there, can be working, but whatever it produces is the mind. In other words, I don't want to go there, but the mind is a soulish aspect of you. Okay, but that's the cognitive aspect. That is the mind. That is so the processes of the brain is the mind. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Okay, but the brain is the matter. is the organ. And then you said, how can you avoid,
How will I
or how
know?
can you know that you're having
Yes, I have
mental health
mental
challenges?
challenges.
One of the few things I can do personally, you can know, you can use to identify is one, your sleep. You start having sleep disturbances. One, you are likely to start having some form of headache. You would also notice that it could also affect your eating pattern. Okay. And one major thing is that is if they tell you early, some of your friends will be able to tell you that no, this is wrong with you. You are not, you see that you start having at times you start having problems with your friends. You are not able to gel well with them. Is that okay? But physically, mostly your sleep, your eating pattern, your relationship with other people will become problematic. Okay, you are likely you are likely to start having some headaches and then some funny things around it. Those should be immediate signs for you as an individual. There's something going wrong. Okay, and I would encourage us to learn to tell our friends when we see changes with them. At times when they tell you, you will not believe it, so that's why they will not even tell you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Please, any other question? All right, thank you. So let's move straight to our second speaker. Going to who is also in the person of Reverend Jeremiah Prince Asamoah. Also, Akwaba. So he's a very good friend of mine. I think this is the second time I've featured him on my program. So he's also going to talk about practical strategies for mental wellness. Practical strategies for mental wellness. So, please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm very grateful, Honorable. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. And also to the ladies who are co hosting, Jennifer and Matilda. God bless you for this opportunity. Mr. Seriam, that was a wonderful presentation. God bless you, sir, for that presentation. My assignment this evening is to talk about practical strategies for mental health. Practical strategies for mental health. We'll be sharing the screen and then projecting some slides so that those of you who want to take notes can also take notes. So many times we care for our body, we care for our appearance, we care about our finances, we care about our relationship, but we forget to care about our minds. It is just like someone who has a car who takes care of the body and forgets about the engine. If you take care of your car and you send the car to the washing bay, you make the car very nice, very attractive. The body is very nice and attractive. But yet, the engine of the car is not very good, very effective. No matter how beautiful the body of the car is, there is a problem with the car. So it's very vital that no matter how beautiful your body is, you also take care of your mind, because your mind is the engine of your body. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your mind. If your life will be quality, if your life will be good, it depends on the quality of your mind. The quality of your mind will determine the quality of your future. If your future will be good, it depends on the mind. If the future will be bad, it depends on the mind. If the future will be wonderful, it depends on the mind. Your mind moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. So your strongest thoughts determines how your mind will move. So that thoughts you are harboring in your mind, that is taking control over the mind, that will determine the direction your mind will move. As a pastor, I want us to go into the scripture. Proverbs 23 verse 7. Forgive me, I couldn't introduce myself. I'll do that after the presentation because of time. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. It means that you are the product of your thoughts. As you think, your heart talks about your mind, your emotions, your willpower. As he thinks in his heart, so is he. So as you are thinking in your mind, so do you become. So you are the product of your thoughts. That is why these people have put together this seminar for us with the title, The Mind Matters. And Mr. Seram has done a wonderful job with the first presentation. Thank you very much, sir. I want us to learn quickly 5 reasons why you have to prioritize your mental health before we can now come to the practical strategies. 5 reasons why you have to prioritize your mental health. Number 1, mental health is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Please understand that mental health is not a luxury. It's not something if you want, you do. You cannot, you may choose not to care about it. When we say mental health, we're not talking about madness and extreme cases. But mental health, we're talking about emotional stability. We're talking about peace in the mind. We're talking about how to manage stress. And we're talking about healthy thinking. These are the rudiments of mental health. Emotional stability, being stable emotionally, having peace of mind, managing stress, and healthy thinking. Understand that mental health is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. When you are taking care of your mental health, it isn't a sign of weakness. If you are taking care of your mental health, it's a sign of strength. There was a research by WHO, World Health Organization, and it said that 1 out of 8 people live with mental disorder worldwide. 1 out of 8 people. They are not really mad as we call them. They don't have extreme cases of mental problems, but 1 out of every 8 people. So it means that when you count 8 people, 1 out of them is having mental disorder. And in Ghana, 2.3 million people have mental disorder. Check our population and take 2.3 million people out. 2.3 million people have mental disorder. This equally means that mental health is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Mental health is essential, not decorative. Mental health is very essential and not decorative. The second reason why we have to prioritize our mental health is because prioritizing the mind is self-respect. If you value yourself and you respect yourself, you prioritize your mental health. Prioritize your mental health means saying no to negative things. Saying no to negative things. There are some negative things that affect the influence and the way we act. Mental health means saying no to these negative things. Saying no to toxic environments. Environments that deplete the ability of your mind and your mindsets. Environment that reduces your effectiveness and efficacy. You have to do well to stay away from these environments. Selecting peace over pressure. Self-respect is selecting peace over pressure. And also saying you need help when the need be. Going for help isn't a sign of weakness. That is why Mr. Seriam said that if you need a counselor, come to him and you pay. Because saying you need help is not a sign of weakness, it's self-respect. If you get to the place where you can't now control yourself again, That is one of the most dangerous places to be as a human being, because if the engine of the car is not working, the whole car is useless. The third reason why we have to prioritize mental health is because the mind is the foundation of our life. Your mind is where decisions are made. Your mind is where dreams are formed. Your mind is where emotions are processed. You cannot build a strong future on a weak mind. It is not possible to build a strong future on a weak mind. Nobody can build a strong future, no matter who you are, on a weak mind. When the mind is at peace, you make better decisions. When the mind is at peace, you handle pressure well. When the mind is at peace, you relate with people well. So understand that your mind is the foundation for your life. The fourth reason why we have to prioritize our mental health is that the mind matters because it shapes our realities. The mind shapes our realities. Let me give this illustration. Two people were sacked from a job. One of them took it negatively, insulted the boss, was bitter towards the boss and work, went home, got angry with everybody at home, started insulting the government, started insulting people all around, became bitter for years. The second person decided and knew that in every obstacle, there is equal and better opportunity. He decided to say, what can I do out of this situation? What can I create out of this situation? The second person used the situation to start his own business, and after 20 years, grew his business to international standard, to the global world. The first person who was bitter, the first person who was angry, the first person who was talking against the government could not do anything with his life. It means that if you change your mind, you will change your world. If you change your mind, you will change your world, because your mind determines the realities around you. When situations happen to you, how your mind interprets it will determine the result you have from it. If your mind interprets it negatively, you are going to have negative results. If your mind interprets it positively, you are going to have positive results. If the mind is filled with fear, life becomes fearful. If the mind is filled with hope, life becomes hopeful. If the mind is filled with negativity, life becomes very difficult. You cannot live a positive life with a negative mindset. You cannot live a positive life with a negative mindset. The fifth reason why we have to prioritize our mental health is because a healthy mind builds a healthy relationship. A healthy mind builds a healthy relationship. It is said that hurting people hurt people, healed people heal people. If someone is hurt, if someone is in pain, it's easy for that person to hurt his friend, hurt his wife, hurt their husband, hurt people around them. But anybody who is healed in turn help people around. When your mind is always healed, your relationship becomes healthier and better. When your mind is hurt, your relationship becomes bitter. Understand that you have to ensure that your mental health is a priority. Aside decorating your body, aside buying uniforms for yourself, aside ensuring that your appearance is good, have you checked if your mental health is sound? When was the last time you assessed if your mental health is good? And that is why the organizers have organized this seminar for us to learn prioritizing our mental health. Now back to my topic. 7 practical strategies for mental wellness. 7 practical strategies for mental wellness. Mr. Seriam has shared a lot of them. I'm going to add a few to it. Number 1, take time to read books. Books have an impact on your mind, your mindset, and your mental health. It is said that readers are leaders and leaders are readers. If you can take time to read, you will reset your mind. Reading takes away negativity from the mind and injects positivity into the mind. If you read the right material that builds, that equips, you will end up growing and making your mind better. 2026, take time to read. Don't just chase after money at the expense of your mental health. Read books, read good books, read quality books, read life-changing books. As the author of 46 books, I have authored several books in the area of marriage, in the area of finances, in the area of spiritual growth, and in the area of academic performance. You can contact me after this seminar and get my books at a discounted price. Number 2, take time to watch and listen to good materials. Take time to watch and listen to good materials. What you listen to determines who listens to you. What you listen to determines who listens to you. What you watch will determine who watches you. What you watch will determine who watches you. Take time to watch good materials. It is sad that information is all over us now, and we don't watch the right information. When we hear that a Agrada sentence has been reduced from 15 years to 1 year, you will see people thronging to that site to go and watch that video. And my question is, how does that video affect your ability to make impact and thrive in this world? When we hear, okay, cocoa price, it's political, so I'll not go into that. But when we hear some informations on TikTok, on YouTube, which will not help us grow mentally, grow financially, grow academically, these are the news we watch. It is said that negative news sell. So many people want to watch negative news, and the reason is that after watching negative news, you become bitter, not better. You become negative, not positive. Can you channel that same energy into watching and listening to motivational informations, financial information, information that will make you better, information that will build you, information that will train your brain, information that will enlarge your brain, information that will grow your brain? Number 3, try to believe the right things. The third practical strategy for mental wellness is try to and believe the right things. What you believe is who you become. You have to believe that you can excel. You have to believe that you can prosper. You have to believe that you can be rich. Believe, believe, believe. When you believe, you become. What you believe is what you become. Try and believe the right things. No matter where you are coming from, believe that you will make it. This is where spirituality comes in. This is where everybody on the call should take their spiritual life very serious. Because it's spirituality that will increase your faith and your belief. Do well to believe the right things. The more you are believing the right things, the more your brain is accepting that it is possible. With the story I shared earlier on, the second person believed that even though he has been sacked from his job, he can start a business and grow that business. It happened. The other person thought that nothing good can come out of the situation, and after 20 years, nothing changed about his life. Do well to believe the right things. Point number 4, trim your association. The Holy Scripture says, he that walks with the wise shall be wise. A companion of fools shall be destroyed. Your association determines your acceleration. Who you walk with determines where you get to. A wise man walks with a wise person. A foolish man, forgive my language, walks with foolish people. If you walk with the right people, it will help you to become better mentally. The right association will strengthen your mental health. They will strengthen your mindset. They will strengthen your mind. They will help you to become better. It is said that you are forgotten this quote. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. You are a product of the five closest people. You are a product of the five closest people around you. So if five people around you are not making it in life, and you are the fifth person, understand that the way they are, that is how you are going to be. If four people around you closest to you are not doing well in life, understand that you will also not do well in life. So do well to train your association. Associate with people who are going somewhere. Associate with people who have goals. Associate with people who have visions. Associate with people who are on missions. And when you do that, your mental health will also become better. Point number 5, train. Point number 5, train. Anytime you train, the brain produces something called endorphins. And this endorphins reduces depression and anxiety. Anytime you are training, you are walking, you are skipping, you are running, you are in the gym, the brain produces something called endorphins. And this endorphins reduces stress and anxiety. Don't just chase money, chase first class, chase your academics, and stop training. Many people have not trained for years. So you realize that they are depressed, they are stressed, they are anxious, they can't be happy, they are always sad. It's simply because of lack of training. If you can train and train every day or minimum 3 times every week, your brain will help to reduce anxiety and depression. Number 6, take more water. 80% of our brain is made up of water. 80% of our brain, not only our body, 80% of our brain is made up of water. So water can give clarity to the mind. When you take in more water, you can have clarity. Clarity in thinking, clarity in analyzing, clarity in taking decision. It is stated that people who take less water are not happy people. People who take less water are not happy people. If you don't take more water, your brain cannot function effectively and it will affect your mental health. So every day, do well to take in more water. The last practical step is temperance. Temperance. Temperance is developing inner self-control, calmness, emotional balance, knowing how to handle situations. You should be temperate in everything. Temperance reduces stress and helps you to make better decisions. Control yourself, be calm, have emotional balance, and this will make your mental health very good. In conclusion, your mind, not your body, forgive my language, not your buttocks, not your six packs. Your mind is the most valuable asset you have. When you protect your mind, you protect your future. When you protect your mind, you protect your destiny. When you heal your mind, you heal your life. When you strengthen your mind, you strengthen your life. A healthy mind is the foundation of a meaningful life. If you can take care of your mind and take care of it very well, your life will become better. Thank you for having me. My name is Jeremiah Prince Asamoah, author of 46 wonderful books, a counselor, a resident pastor of the Conquerors Believers Chapel, and an entrepreneur. Thank you for having me. Honorable Emmanuel, thank you.
Thank you very much. That's also a great presentation. Please, do you have any social media handle? Social media handle.
Yes, so my social media handle, TikTok, all social media handle, Jeremiah Prince Asamoah, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Jeremiah Prince Asamoah. Thank you so much.
Mr. Love, Mr. Love, social media handle so that we can go to the questions. Okay, So
Okay.
please, yeah,
I'll text you later.
yeah. Mr. Lab, I was asking any social media handles somebody would like to follow.
I'd prefer rather giving my number.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I'm not too
Uh,
sure.
all right, that's fine. So please, after the questions, we will give so that you can also give out your number after the questions. So please, if you have any question, kindly unmute and then ask any question. Two questions. Unmute. Then you ask any questions. Okay, okay. So, Mr. Love, please give out your number. Mr. Love, please can you give out your number so that
Hello.
yeah,
Hello.
yes, boss.
Yeah. Sorry, I was driving. So
Okay,
it's 0555
555
66
66
9020.
9020.
Yes.
All right,
0555
20. All right, thank you. Reverend, please your number.
0548 98 92 32. 0548 98 92 32. Thank you, Honorable.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, please with the slides, Reverend slides, I'll be sharing it with the WooComs. Okay, the SRC WooCom and then the GRASAG WooCom. Because this is a collaboration, a collaborated program with GRASAG CCTU and then GRASAG SRC CCTU. That is Cape Coast Technical University. Yeah. Okay. Matilda, please, are you here? Yeah. Please, can you give us the vote of thanks so that
Sorry,
we
please.
vote of thanks? Um, this has been a wonderful program. So we need one or two votes of thanks so that
Okay, so first of may the Almighty God bless us because the messages delivered are very wonderful. And I also believe that anyone that joined this meeting or this talk will also be blessed. We will be engaging you more. May God bless you, and then we wish you all the best. Thank you so much, Bye.
thank you, thank you, thank you. So to our colleagues with us from CCTU, we thank you very much. We thank you. At least our first collaborated program has been successful. So I know that our third program from GRASAG will also be shared. Matilda, please can you enlighten us on your program, your donation program?
The nation.
Or you are done with it? The one with the basic school.
Oh, actually, it has been so good. And then I don't know, but I feel this initiative has been one of the best experience I've had. So I've been going to the basic schools around, and I've been speaking to the headmistress for them to even get me or give me the go ahead to speak to the kids. And the information I was receiving from the headmistresses, anyone I went to, was like the young girls, the young guys, the moment they are done with JHS, JHS, they just want to move to their boyfriend's place and then get married, and then the guys want to go for prage, and then that is it. That is the only thing they will do. So when I heard such comments, I felt like, wow, then we can do something at least we can speak to our young ladies or our young people out there, so that they would also know the benefits of education. They would know that we are ladies and we have been able to do it, and now we are at the tertiary level and we are even occupying some positions. So it is not too late. They can do it, the guys can do it, and then everything. So it has been well. It has been well, just that we couldn't send any item to them, and we are looking forward that our next visit we would at least get one or two, either pens, book, or any other thing that would enhance the program. Thank you so much. This is how far God has brought us. Yeah.
Thank you for such an initiative also. Meshadana Mema Okwan say Obeka Wasam, because of we talking about mental health today, and it's all part of it. It's also let's say a subset of our mental wellness or our health. Okay, so we thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful weekend, and also have a great night. Good night to everyone. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.
Thank Bye.
Bye.